This is the second part of Lionel Messi's video. If you missed the first part, make sure to watch it first. Let's begin. After Luis Suarez joined the team, Barcelona had an unbelievable rest of the season. In the Champions League, they first beat the Premier League champions, then the League One champions. In the semi-final, they defeated the German champions, and in the final, they won Juventus, the champions of Serie A. The legendary MSN trio Messi, Suarez and Neymar scored 128 goals and assisted to 58 goals, taking part in a big percentage of Barcelona's total goals in all competitions. For Messi, 2015 was almost perfect year. He won the treble with Barcelona, became the best player in the Champions League and scored an incredible goal against Athletic Bilbao in the Copa del Rey final. I still don't understand how that goal didn't win the Puskás award. With Argentina, he reached the Copa America final. Everyone hoped that Messi finally win his first international trophy, but because of missed penalties from Gonzalo Higuain and Ever Banega, Leo lost the cup. And of course, all the blame went to him. Next year in 2016, there was another Copa America, this time in the USA, to celebrate the tournament's 100 years anniversary. Again, Argentina reached the final against Chile, but this time Messi and Lucas Biglia both missed penalties. And Argentina lost the Copa again. If Gonzalo Higuain had scored this moment during the match, maybe there wouldn't have been penalties at all. After this loss, Messi received so much hate from Argentine people that felt so much pressure and sadness, and retired from international team at the age of just 29. Javier Mascherano and Kun Agüero also left the national team with him. At the same time, Cristiano Ronaldo won the Euro 2016 with Portugal, and Messi's 3 final losses with Argentina made him feel even worse. When fans in Argentina heard that Messi retired from the international team, they started burning his shirts and saying bad things about him, calling him a coward and he doesn't have a personality. But later that same year, when Argentina started playing badly in the World Cup qualifiers and there was a real danger of not qualifying for the World Cup, everyone wanted Messi back. The Argentine Football Federation, coaches, players and even fans on the streets organized protests and asked Messi to return to the team. After 46 days, Leo came back, and not for nothing. In 2018, Messi's closest friend in Barcelona, Neymar, started thinking about possible transfer because he wanted to get out of Messi's shadow. In Barcelona, the only king was Messi. Just look at the newspaper covers when Neymar thrashed PSG in the Champions League. All newspapers only talked about Messi and used Leo as a cover. Neymar knew that he will never be number 1 in Barcelona when Messi is there. These events and PSG's offer that was impossible to refuse sadly became the beginning of Neymar's career going down. If you want to know more about this story, I recommend watching our video about Neymar. When Neymar told his teammates that he would leave the team, Messi was really hurt. He even told Neymar that he would help him to win the Ballon d'Or next year, just like he helped Luis Suarez winning the Golden Boot in 2016. But Neymar's father was pushing hard for the transfer to Paris, and in the end, Neymar had no chance to stay. In the 2018 season, Barcelona finished with 2 trophies. They won La Liga and the Copa del Rey, but in the Champions League sensationally were eliminated from Roma. Also in that year's World Cup in Russia, Messi couldn't win the Mundial. Expectations are always high, but the system in the national team was horrible. After elimination from France in knockout stage, this time people didn't blame him like before, because they knew that if Messi left the national team, Argentina would have a hard time even qualifying for the World Cup. In the 2018-19 season under Ernesto Valverde, Barcelona and Messi started chasing another treble. Just look at Messi's stats that year, simply amazing. And it wasn't only about numbers, his influence on Barcelona's play was huge. In the La Liga season before, Barcelona lost only 1 match against Levante, where Messi didn't even play. Imagine that, only 1 loss in 38 games. In the 2019 Champions League semis, Messi scored 2 goals and Suarez added 1 more to beat Klopp's Liverpool at Camp Nou. That second goal from Messi, it can't be explained with words, but sadly Barca went to Anfield and never came back. They lost 4-0 in a shocking remontada. Suarez, Coutinho and even Lionel Messi, they all got neutralized. The coach Valverde took all the blame, saying he didn't prepare the team well, and partly he was right. In that match, Barcelona played like they underestimated the opponent, especially at the start of the second half. But at the end of the year, Messi won the Ballon d'Or, beating Van Dijk by 7 points. People who say Messi stole the Ballon d'Or either don't watch football or are just Messi's haters. I have no other ways to explain it. That season, Messi was involved in 80% of Barcelona's goals. He won the Golden Boot, he was the top scorer in the Champions League, won the Spanish Super Cup, La Liga, La Liga's Best Player Award and the Pichichi Trophy. At the end of the season, in his speech at Camp Nou, Messi said, "We have to value this La Liga, which we won for the 8th times in 11 years. Maybe we don't appreciate it enough now, but in few years we will understand how hard it was." And now we can clearly see how right he was. The 2019-20 season was the worst Barcelona I've ever watched. In the middle of the season, the club fired Ernesto Valverde. As if that wasn't enough, they also lost their first place in the La Liga because of Quique Setien's strange tactics. You already know how that season ended for Barcelona and Messi, without trophy and with a shameful 2-8 loss to Bayern in the Champions League. Right after that, the club also fired the Setien and brought Ronald Koeman. The first thing Koeman did was to get rid of Suarez. Actually, it was the Mr. President Bartomeu who terminated Suarez's contract. Luis then joined Atletico and showed Barcelona what kind of player they let go for free. At the start of the new season, because of problems with Bartomeu and Koeman, Messi asked to leave the club. During that time, in September 2020, clubs like Inter, PSG and Manchester City were interested in him. But Bartomeu forced Messi to stay, and his release clause was 700 million euros. No one would pay this kind of money for a 33-year-old player. In the 2020-21 season at Barcelona, Leo won the Copa del Rey, but the biggest win was Jose Bartomeu's departure. Then, Laporta was re-elected as a president. In the 2021, the Copa America tournament was held in Argentina and Brazil. This was Leo Messi's last chance. You already know Messi's journey with Argentina was full of pain and bad luck, but this time he came to a tournament with a different motivation and approach, because the final was supposed to be in Argentina. However, for some reasons, the final was played at Maracana Stadium in Brazil. Before the final, Messi gave a motivational speech, and it was a perfect answer for people who said Messi is not a leader, or he can't lead his team in hard moments. In the final, thanks to Angel Di Maria's only goal, Argentina won the Copa America. Messi became the best player of the tournament, the top scorer, and the one with the most assists. After the match, Messi cried on the pitch, because this trophy meant so much to him. Years ago, he even said he would give all his Ballon d'Or trophies just to win something with Argentina. And because of this huge impact, both in Barcelona and Argentina national team, Messi won the Ballon d'Or 2021. That same summer, Messi left Barcelona in a very painful way. At first, everything was going well, and he was supposed to renew his contract with the club. But in the last moment, La Liga didn't approve Barcelona's documents because the club was in big financial crisis and couldn't afford to pay Messi's salary. At the same time, Messi's salary was 63 million euros per year, and by the rules, the player's new contract only be reduced by half of the old salary. Even that was too much for Barcelona. Messi was even ready to play for free, but the financial fair play rules didn't allow it. After that, Messi got many offers. Most people expected him to join Manchester City, but City had just bought the Jack Grealish for 100 million euros, and because of the same fair play rules, they couldn't afford Messi. In the end, Paris Saint-Germain, full of his close friends like Neymar, Di Maria, Paredes and Keylor Navas, gave him an offer. When Messi heard about playing with his old friends, he immediately moved to PSG. But Messi's career in Paris didn't go as expected. In his first season, he played in 34 matches, scored 11 goals and made 15 assists. The main reason he joined PSG was simple: to stay in good form before the World Cup. In the summer of 2022, there was a Finalissima, a match between Euro winners Italy and the Copa America winners Argentina. Messi's team won 3-0 at Wembley and got their second international trophy. And just 6 months after that big win, the World Cup began. Messi and Argentina arrived at the World Cup in such an amazing form that even before the tournament started, many people said Argentina would become the champions. But all those predictions changed after the very first match. In the opening game, Argentina, one of the big favorites, lost in a shocking way to Saudi Arabia, a team that wasn't even in the top 15 of the FIFA. If they had lost the next match against Mexico, they would have been out of the tournament. But at that moment, Leo Messi stepped up on a big stage and kept Argentina's dreams alive. Then in the next game, Argentina beat Poland 2-0 and finished first in their group. Even though Messi missed the penalty in that match, he was still chosen as the best player of the game. FIFA's official website confirmed it too, but Leo told them to give the MVP award to a young McAllister instead. He gave up the prize. In every game leading to the final, Messi won the MVP awards, scoring in each game and carrying Argentina national team forward. And the final, just unbelievable. Argentina faced France, a team of full young and talented world-class players. If you look at the squads, France looked stronger, but Argentina had something else: psychology, experience and calm minds under pressure. By the first time, Argentina was already leading 2-0 and they kept the score until the 80th minute. But then Kylian Mbappe scored 2 goals in just 2 minutes and brought France back into the game. If you look closely, the second goal started after Messi lost the ball. At the extra time, Messi scored again, but Mbappe also scored another penalty and completed a hat-trick. The final went to the penalty shootout. And just like I said before, thanks to Emiliano Martinez's mind games and France's lack of experience, Argentina won the shootout and Messi became the world champion. Before the final penalty, if you watched Messi, he looked to the sky and said something. He looked up and said, "Grandma, today this moment can finally happen." Just 2 years before this, people were laughing at Messi and criticizing him because he didn't win any major trophies with the national team. But now, in just 2 years, he has 3 major international trophies: the Finalissima, Copa America and the World Cup. And in the 2024, Argentina added one more. They won the Copa America again, making it 4 international trophies for Lionel Messi with the Argentina national team, not counting his Olympic gold medal and the U20 World Cup title. In 2023, when Leo returned to Paris, no one congratulated him. Of course, because he had just beaten the France in the World Cup final. After that, people became even more angry at him. On top of that, Messi rejected PSG's new contract offer and said he will leave the club in the summer. And the hate doubled. That summer, Messi tried everything again to return to Barcelona. But just like before, La Liga didn't approve his contract, so Messi chose a new path. He moved to the USA to play for David Beckham's club, Inter Miami. In Miami, he earns a fixed salary of 50 million euros per year, plus several bonuses. In the United States, Leo helped Inter Miami win the first trophy in their history. At the end of the year, he won his 8th Ballon d'Or. Throughout his whole career, Leo Messi has won 8 Ballon d'Ors, 6 Golden Boots, 2 World Cup Best Player Awards, 2 Copa Americas, the Finalissima and the World Cup. With Barcelona, he won 4 Champions League, 10 La Liga titles, 7 Copa del Rey, 8 Spanish Super Cups and 3 Club World Cups and UEFA Super Cups. In total, Messi has won 46 major trophies, the most by any professional football player in history. Of course, some people like Messi, others like Cristiano. Their comparison was always part of the football. But if you had the chance to watch Messi and Ronaldo play live, then you're a very lucky person. Guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you very much for your attention. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Which footballer should we talk about in the next video? Let us know in the comments. This was 90 Football. Take care of yourselves.